Wow, I just really love dying, you know? Hades, a mix of mythology and gaming for all the fans of Greek gods and completionists everywhere. A roguelike RPG labyrinth game that came out in 2020 amidst the global pandemic with only positive reviews and rated a 10 out of 10 on Steam. Hades has set a high bar for games that wish to achieve that same style of gameplay. But what makes it so good? What makes this game stand out from all the rest? So, here's the rundown. You play as this character Zagreus, who just so happens to be the son of Hades himself. In an attempt to rebel against his duties down in the underworld and learn the truth about his birth mother Persephone, he tries to escape. Hades doesn't make this easy and constantly throws out fiends, bosses, and even himself in your path. But as a way of fighting back, you're assisted by the infamous Greek gods and goddesses themselves, with their powers combined with your weapon of choice and, of course, your skills. The story and reasons behind Zagreus' actions slowly begin to unravel themselves as you keep running through the 4 different parts of the underworld over and over again, until you finally beat Hades and achieve passage to the overworld. There is no escape. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but that doesn't explain what makes the game good. To me, there's just something about crossing mythology and gaming in this way that just draws you in further and further. From the exchange of witty dialogue to the bonds and ties between characters expressed through the archive. Hades is a game like no other. Not to mention the fact that I'm almost certain Hades just throws you into the game with as little as a tutorial, which I still kind of find baffling. Did it really just expect me to know how to play this game? Okay, anyway. What I really want to get into though is the rogue aspect of it. What exactly is the genre rogue, and why is it a thing in the first place? Chances are you may have seen it. Not fully expressed, but slightly. Maybe in this popular RPG game that you may have heard of, called Undertale. So basically, a rogue game is a game that pretty much requires you to die over and over and over again in order to progress with not only the story, but the game itself. Death is inevitable no matter where it happened, who it's done by, or how far you've made it. Just face the facts and accept that you're going to die and be sent back to the House of Hades because of it. At first, the main turnoff for me in this game was the fact that I had to die in order to learn the game better and make it further. I can't be the only one that just hates dying and tries to avoid it at all costs. Even if there's some special, I don't know, scene or cutscene, I guess, or image, death image. No, I don't care about any of that. I don't want to die. I hate it. I can't stand it. Who wants to die in a video game? Even in a sandbox game, I'm just nope, nope, nope. Keep me away. I refuse to die to anything. I play a very cautious game sometimes. Please do not judge me. Literally, the fact that there's fishing in this game, oh my god. Anyway, I find this game very spectacular. In all honesty, I truly believe it to be one of the best games of 2020, and for something to even come close to that margin, well, it would just take a lot. Don't mind me, someone that has died 30 plus times and still has yet to actually beat the game and see the ending of it. Okay, so future Maddie here. When I wrote this initially, I hadn't beaten the game, and I kind of took a break from it, but that was almost a month ago, and I'm super late because I completely procrastinated and stuff like that. But as of then, I have beaten the game once. So yeah, you'll see little clips of it at the end. So if you haven't really gotten past that and stuff, then yeah, spoiler warning. Even though you should have known there would be spoilers if you even bothered to watch this video. So yeah, watch at your own risk. You'll see Persephone. You'll see what happens a little bit when you reach the overworld and all that. So you have been warned. I'll be sure to put like a little spoiler warning thingy at the beginning of this video, because I'm too lazy to like edit the voiceover and stuff like that. So yeah, have fun with that. Love you, much love. Beating the game took a while, 42 minutes. Yeah, love me, appreciate me. I did great. I tried my best. It took so much motivation. Anyway, toodles, bye bye. You know, I'm just throwing out my opinion and basically encouraging you to go play it for yourself. Like, there's so many things about it that is just amazing. Like, okay, it includes four levels of the underworld. There's Tartaros, there's Asphodel, there's Elysium, and then there's Styx. Each one gradually getting harder and harder as you move up and clear the bosses. It even has like characters that you should recognize, like the champion of Athens, Theseus, who in my opinion is very annoying in the game. I hate him so much. I like really just wish I could bash his head against the wall, but you didn't hear that from me. I didn't say anything. There's Minos, which was the Minotaur that Theseus slayed. Is it slewed or slayed? I have no idea. But the Minotaur that Theseus killed when he was trapped in the labyrinth. And it's just that the fact that the underworld is portrayed so like accurately to like how I imagined it. Like, okay, at first when I was learning about Greek mythology, I didn't know Elysium or Tartaros was a thing. But then like as time went on, I learned about, oh, this is where there's like a peaceful garden meadow area where people that did like good deeds or like champions and stuff like that that's where their souls were. And then Tartaros was just like literally banishment to like the place you don't want to be in. It's like prison in the underworld, if that makes sense. And then Asphodel, I wanna like, I've never heard of it until like playing this game. And then Styx, of course, I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling, but like other aspects of the game, they're weapons, unique weapons. They're different, they all do different things, of course, that's why they're different. What am I talking about? Like you got the blade, the chaos gauntlets, the shield, a gun, bow and arrow, a spear, and I think there's a pike. There's a pike and pike and spear are the same thing. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. But you get the idea. There's different weapons, and they all have like this level of usefulness and like power and skill to them. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna come out and say it. The shield is highly overpowered. Like, I get it, we're making the shield out to be like, oh, at first you may think it's useless and that it can't do anything. Like, oh, what can you do with the shield? You can't stab people with it. Like, no, what? And then it turns out you can do so much with the shield. Like, what? I don't know. Rising of the Shield Hero kind of changed me. Anyway, yeah, but the weapons all have these unique upgrades too, and I think depending on what, like, actually it's not even depending on the bosses. It has to be bosses that give out Titan's Blood, which is the first bosses in Tartaros, which is Megara. If you beat Megara, you get Titan's Blood, which you can use to upgrade your weapons. and those upgrades are so good. Like, oh my god. It just, it helps. Like, literally just gaining as much stuff as you can, especially the stuff that you can actually keep in the game. It helps so much when you want to like go through the game again. But yeah, it's just so much about this game that I love and appreciate and like just praise so much, because wow, I've never experienced something like this. Like, what's even better is that it's on Steam and Switch. So yeah, I know Switch players don't get that much love or attention, but at least you get blessed with Hades, unlike other console players. Which is what I did. I played it on Switch. I suck at PC games. If you've seen some of the games I played on my channel, oh my god. Anyway, it's on Switch. I suggest you play it for yourself so that you can experience the fun that I had to see just how good this game is for yourself. And before I end this video, I've been holding out on gushing about how absolutely fantastic the score is to this game. Like, the composer, Darren Korb, did a phenomenal job composing and performing the songs in the game, and I couldn't ask for better music while I fight my way through the underworld and back. I put a link down to the soundtrack on Spotify in the description in case you're just a lover of game music and seem interested. But like, I kid you not, when I first turned on the game and just heard the theme start thumping, I got so hyped, and almost immediately, like, I was at a loss for words and I was freaking out. Like, literally, words can't express how just the song alone captured my full attention and got me pumped for a game that would be hell to beat. So there are probably a few things I didn't cover in this video because there's just a lot to unpack in this game. But maybe you can try it out for yourself and see if you like it or not. But if it's not your style, play it anyway. Try something new. Go outside the box for once. You probably won't regret it. If it is up your alley, then I wish you the best of luck and hope you destroy Hades. With that all being said, I will see you next time.
That thing. That's the sun.